Welcome back, guys. How y'all doing? My name is Marx and this is Daybound Season 2, Episode 6. Alright, last episode we built a few farms that we needed to build. We built the Ender and we built the Hoglin farm. And then we built our bone meal farm. So that means that that can go, that can go, and that can go, which means we've only actually got to build the wood farms left. Which is partially what this strip mangrove's for. But as well, between episodes, Rabbit, we had I've actually got his head here for this scenario, but Rabbit actually gifted us a set of elytra, because when we were building those farms, everyone else was kind of embusting and getting their own elytra. So I didn't really get a chance to get my own, but I'd rather get my own, at least the first pair. I don't mind buying after that, but like the very first pair I want to get myself. So to start this episode off, we're actually going to go end busting, which means we need to find out which way everyone else went and get some let's put this in here. Ender pearls, they're the things. Let's put our gear on, get some torches. So yeah, we're gonna head over to, in fact we're gonna head downstairs. Hi Sassy Stash. And get ourselves some building blocks, because there's a bunch of stone down here that's just not going to get used for anything. So if we head down here, and things have developed a little bit, we've got Ravens built up over there, we've got Sassy's built up here, and he's actually selling end stuff, which is great. See, he's got elytra for sale and ender chests and other stuff in here. We've got Hoodie's deep dark house shop thing. And then we've got the rotten, infested, dilapidated place that this is. Yeah, so blocks and end. Right, so here we go. And what do we go with? Probably stone. And let's head over to the end. Okay, here we are in the end. We've been and got couple of stacks of ender pearls. We went and made an enchanted bow because my last one was lost to the void. In fact, just after the dragon fight. So now we just need to go through this guy over here and hope we don't go in the same direction everyone else went. But that all depends on what the islands look like when we get there. So let's go through. Alright, so we need this for directions, so west that way, south. Okay, well I highly doubt anyone went east because that's back to the island. North looks like it might have been an option. They more than likely definitely went, oh yeah, they can see pathing over there. Okay, so what we'll do, we will head south. Oh, I think we finally found one. Let's hope this one's gonna ship, because if it doesn't, I mean, it looks like it might, but it's not rendering in. But we've traveled about 1,000 blocks or so. All south. Does it have a ship? It doesn't have a ship, it's kind of redundant. It looks decent size. I'm not seeing a ship rendering. It doesn't look like it's going to have a ship, and it's not got a ship. Well, since we're here, we may as well as at least raid the thing, I guess. Oh, here we go. We've found, oh, damn. We found a second one, and looked at, yes, another Enderman. It's fine, Enderman, as long as you give me, yep, that thing. Will this one have a ship? Will we look out with it? I'm not seeing one so far, but it may do. Alright, we are over. And it doesn't look like it's got a ship. Honestly, compared to the other one, it's a bit disappointing. There's one or two still around, but without an elytra, it's kind of difficult to get to them, so we're going to keep heading east. We can always come back to it at a later date, knowing there's some that... Oh wow, that's insane. Right, How many are in here? None. One. Don't know why I said none. My wings. Man, how bad is this sword? Come on, open up. What did that say? Like 5 hits to kill one shulker. That's ridiculous. But wings. Alright, we made it back nice and safe, and obviously we can't do anything because we have no levels to do anything. I don't know where to put my missed gear. I don't need you anymore. Might just make this like my gearbox. It kind of makes the most sense too. Now we've got the wings, which I need to enchant, so I've got to go and get levels. But yeah, let's just chuck these in here. We've got a few richeties, so let's throw those away. Let's double that up. In fact, we can use those. Sounds like Swarm is in here. Right, let's go buy some rockets. And we're gonna go for a fly. So this is Swarmy's Salacious Sails. Elytras are 18 for one. How much are shulk boxes? 4 for a diamond. And a chest and Zoomy Boys. So Zoomy Boys, they were 3. He's now down to 2, so that's 2 per stack. So we can get 9 stacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's fill his chest up. Spend all the time. It's never. Okay, we're back here at the mansion. But yeah, actually, let's head over to our island instead. And since we can fly there now, after smacking our face, it shouldn't take too long. Because it's literally here. So last episode we saw this get finished, and since then we've done this monstrous ring up in the sky. And it's basically just to outline how I want the top of this hill to be. So it's going to be a custom hill in the end. Because this island's going to need a bunch of terraforming when we're done. But yeah, this is going to be custom. So it's going to have a gradual path down this end here. And this is all going to be like cliffside, and we may have like another lower ring on this outer side that's at like this level just to bridge the gap, and then have it drop down again to this level. But the whole terrain in itself is going to be different. Now the reason we're over here is because I dug a big hole out. Not that hole though. So in this spot here is going to go one of our tree farms. So this is going to be the Mangrove tree farm. Now the design we're using is iceberg lettuces. It's quite compact, nice and small, fits into this space, despite the fact that it is a very large space. Everything from it actually fits into that chest. Need these. They can go away. They can go away. Okay, so everything we need is in this chest. It's footprint wise, it's much smaller than Ilmango's. Ilmango's was just insane in terms of its size, whereas this one is quite small. So let's get this guy built up and we can start automatically farming some mangroves. Okay, so I just spent the last 2 hours building this farm by iceberg lettuce. Worked perfectly when I tested it initially in creative world, and I've just tested it again after this happened, and the same thing happened over there. So something's changed as to why this no longer works. So I will, well, I already have started. I'm now going to take this down and build either Il Mangoes or Ray Works, which more than likely will work. Hopefully. So yeah, I'll see you once I've taken this down. So the farm you've just seen me built right there is this one here. It is by Rayworks. I'll leave a link below to the video. It just has a world download for it, so you have to do the work and everything for yourself and figure certain bits out because there's some aspects that you can't see within it. So there needs to be a water stream just here, which we're going to block off a second. Do we have anything else? I mean, we can. Okay, let's do it this way. Scaffolding and stone. There we go. So you can't see it from here. There's a piston just up here. So just in the middle after that one, and within that piston there's another hopper minecart. And I'm assuming that's there to help pick things up. I'm not entirely sure, but you'd obviously have to push that one in with the piston. And another thing you need to note as well is there are items in here. It's 15 stackable items and a named unstackable item. And I just literally copied the name of what he called it. But aside from that, it's pretty straightforward. The only downside to this is, if we're going to free Camasec, is this bit up here. So it needs a bunch of TNT for this. So I worked out that one stack will do about 32 trees. And yeah, I couldn't work it out with a duper because it fires 2 at a time and they blow up at different points down here. So I managed to get it working with a duper, and then it was just getting it to do the timings and everything, and it just wasn't happening. So we need a bunch of TNT to fill those up just to get it to work. Once should be enough, like, to fill everything up. So if we fill the chest fully, all the hoppers, both dispensers, that is a lot of TNT. And I can't see us needing too much more than that. So either we work something out with Salty, or we literally just make a cheap, dirty gunpowder farm just for supplying TNT for this. So I am at least going to go and get a stack in each just to give this farm a test run. I might have to buy some off Swarmy because he's got his basic one, because Salty's not set his gunpowder farm up at the time of me building this. So, yeah, we'll go get some off there, make a stack at least for each, and then just run it for that stack and see what we get from it. I just popped over to the mansion just to get some stuff for, basically to buy the gunpowder. Like, all my diamonds are up here, and I thought I may as well check to see what sales I've got in the meantime. I've still not filled up these bottom 3, but oak, nothing, birch, nothing, spruce. Ooh. 16 diamonds, that's 8 stacks. Jungle, few, dark oak, nice. Half a stack of diamonds. Wow. Okay, so that was quite a few. So all my mangrove's gone, so I definitely need to do this now. Restock that, but I can use these to buy some buy some gunpowder from Swarmy. So I need, it's 4 stacks of TNT, and it's 5 gunpowder TNT. So if we do it a diamond a stack, that'd be 4 diamonds, something like that. It should be And then it's the rest sand, and I can mine that myself. So yeah, that should be all right. Let's go steal some gunpowder from Swarmy. Here we are at Swarmy's temporary mob army farm. So we need 4 stacks each. Well, no, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That's some diamonds. So that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if he's gonna have enough in here, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's actually short. That's what I need. 5 stacks of 4, don't I? That should be there. I need another 3 stacks, and he's got 1 stack, 2 stacks. So I need 1 more stack, and no, I need 2 more stacks. Okay, I'm gonna have to AFK here a little bit just so I can get enough. But I'll leave him a sign saying needed payment in chests. So we've done that. A diamond a stack. Is it a diamond saying it's a diamond a stack? That should be enough. So yeah, we'll AFK here for a little while. Get enough for our last 2 stacks. And let's run that farm. Alright, we've just run the test with the 4 stacks of gunpowder. So basically 2 in each. Yeah, 2 in each because there's 4 dispensers. So 1 in each dispenser. We've also moved the on-off switch. So there's wiring here and it just vertically stacks. Just to put it here rather than turn it on there and running over. Just so I can do it all from this point just here. So this chest is just for propagules and just to position you correctly so you can place it literally against that edge there. Otherwise it doesn't work. And then we've got the bits and bobs in here. There may be some stuff in that minecart because I'm not 100% sure how it works, but we can't get to it because it's literally wedged in that corner there somewhere. Unless it got pushed up, it got pushed up, okay. That's not useful. Anyway, let's see how much we've got. So far, just short of 3 stacks. Plus, if we were to manually farm all that up there, that's not bad for a stack. But I definitely do think we're going to need our own gunpowder farm just for the TNT, because otherwise we'll probably end up spending a fair bit on it. So we'll build that and we'll get this nice and supplied and run it for a while. Alright, so we've run a few stacks through the farm. It's not perfect, it's not lossless. There's a few mistakes we made, but there's a hopper minecart that's supposed to sit in the piston underneath here, and for some reason it moves up, and yeah, without an actual tutorial as to how to do it, I don't know how to get that to stay there, but it is what it is. The farm works, and we've, as I said, we've run a few stacks through it, and we've got about half a chest or something of mangrove, so it's not too bad. We had to build the proper mangrove propagule farm down the side over here. Which side is this one, I think? Yep, so that's Rayworks design down there as well, just to match this. So that's pretty straightforward. It just double fires and we whack it off. So when we run out, if we run out, we can just use that to stock back up. It leaves a bunch up here that we manually farm after, so that's not too bad. And it gives us an opportunity to get some leaves because we've got the silky hoe now. And we started on the space for the next farm just here. So this is quite a big space. It's like 31 by 31 by 31 or something daft like that. So that's where the next tree farm's going to go. Let's just sleep. So yeah, it's worked out. We just need to obviously get the others up and running, and then we can build the proper shop. But that is going to be it for us today, guys. We've done quite a bit in terms of farms. So hopefully the next one won't be as farm heavy. We'll get on to some building or other shenanigans. So I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now. Bye bye.